Quad checker. Quad 4. Omaha. Can you hear me?
Yeah, let's test.
Omaha.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to shut everybody out. All right. Texts are done. Phones are done. Mandy, you got through texting all your boyfriends?
God, no.
God, no.
What are you even saying?
Hey, who was that guy yesterday?
What guy?
I thought there was that guy yesterday that wanted to run off with you. Or was that Tuesday? No, that was every day that ends in Y.
Who was that?
Who
Oh,
was
you mean
that?
the one on here? Julio?
Yeah. Was it Eric?
He's going to, no, Julio, I think, is going to take me for a steak dinner. Which I won't eat steak, but I'll eat a baked potato.
Yeah. I don't drink or dance, but I'll diddle.
Stacy said, you go, Amanda.
I won't
Okay.
drink or dance, but I'll be there.
Is either one of us a staticky? Eric can cook vegan.
Eric, come
Yes,
on.
that's right.
Nice.
That's right. Stacy said, "Don't settle." Good for me. That's right.
That's right.
We're
Go for the
good.
stars.
We're good so far. I can't believe it.
Good. Here your and me.
Anything
what
happens.
do you do to yours to make it better?
I don't know. I didn't do nothing.
Cool. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. This is Incredible Tiny Homes in Newport, Tennessee. And I know most of the people watch all the time.
He turned them off. Thanks,
Thanks.
Mike.
Thanks,
Boy.
Mike. Yeah, he turned the big fans off.
Yeah.
They're so loud. You don't pay attention
It's so
to it.
loud.
You turn them off. You're like, I can hear again. As you can see, we have kind of made some tentative scheduling changes that we're going to try to come on every single day, of course. I was ready. Somebody else wasn't at 1 o'clock.
Who would that have been?
All right. So we're going to try to come on every day at 1 o'clock because I want to show you what's going on in our factory.
Yes.
We haven't been able to, show you because after hours everybody's gone and we're going through houses. And I know you like looking at homes, but I really want to show you under construction, what's going on, meet the men, meet the people, what they're doing and all that. And I think that's a little more interesting than just me walking through the house in the evenings, And we'll change it up some more. So right now we're going to go through probably about 1 o'clock every day in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. It's every single day. I don't know any other.
Do it between 1 and 2.
I don't know anybody else that can come on here, every day and bring you what we're doing.
Yeah.
This is our factory. This is our home. This is what I do. We live here, eat here. Everything, our life is here, all right? So if there's any social life, it's just a little bit outside here. But and the only reason I share that with you is because we're really serious about this business. It takes a while for a business to get established, get its name, and then to financially get on its feet. And there are so many curves and learning curves. And I know that to do all that, it takes time, it takes money. There's mistakes, there's people, that it's just so much.
So much.
And with so many moving parts in building homes, there's a lot to it,
Yeah.
So I bring these shows every day, or Amanda and I bring these shows every day to help you with I don't know, I'm not saying, I was going to say trust us, but so that you can see what's going on and know that we are at the task of trying to build homes and try to get you your home and so you can see it, right? It's like I remember hearing an investor at stock market, and if they want to invest in a new company, they just don't look at their stocks going up and down. They go in there and they want to know who owns the company, right? They want to know where are they getting their money, where are they getting their supplies, and what's their marketing plan, who is the owner. You look at every aspect of a company before you invest in it.
Yeah.
So when you give us your money to build your home, you need to investigate us. You need to look at us. You need to know my person, my ability do I take off on vacation constantly? I'm not here. Do I live extravagantly and taking money out of the company? Stuff like that. Is the building growing? Do we have infrastructure? So when we show you all the communities we're doing, all the construction, the men working here, constant influx of materials coming in, it shows there's activity and it gives you reassurance that you can invest in us. And then also what we're going to try to do is we're going to walk right out here in these communities that we've established here. There's going to be
I've got my first appointment.
You got a first appointment next
Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Tentatively,
So we have a video going on next Thursday, and you're going to meet one of the persons that live here, one of the customers. Now it's a resident that lives here. And we want to show you every single week where hopefully Amanda will set this up. Well, you guys will be able to see people live here. You'll be able to see their homes. You'll be able to hear them. Listen, we don't go in there and tell them not to say anything.
No.
They can throw us under the bus. They can lift us up on the pedestals, whatever they want to do. It's really up to them. I want to know, I want them to be happy. I want them to be honest. And you're going to get real deal. You're not going to get perfection. You're not going to get...
And two, I had told the lady that I booked with this morning, because I don't want to tell who it's going to be the next week and stuff. I want it to be a surprise whenever we come on and stuff. And I told this with everybody too. One of the perks, we want to give special stuff to the people who are in incredible properties. Like, I know some of them have little businesses they have, like certain things that they promote or something. I want to, whenever we do these tours, not just of their house, not just of their property, whatever, and so they can share their story, they can share what they do. Maybe they have services that they want to offer to people, and maybe can help them make some income or something. So they can share what they do, like if they quilt, or if they do jewelry, if they do candles, or if they do some kind of something, or taxes, maybe they do taxes or something. So we can...
Maybe they pole dance. You never know, Amanda. You never know what they do.
Well, that is true. Look, there's Chuck. Look, there's Chuck. Okay.
It's raining.
Travis said, Randy.
What's up with that? You wanted to pole that pole. Listen.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
That's an exercise routine, okay?
Okay, so that's just for the people at the mountain, okay? That's not on this property. We got a whole new promotion coming up, so be looking for that.
Yeah. That's funny. Or cut hair.
Oh, don't go all church now, okay? Don't go all churchy now.
Hey, cutting hair is close to godliness.
Stop. Knock it off.
Oh, man.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, now something I want to talk about.
Again, you just got through talking. Let me grab the camera.
No, why would you grab the camera?
Because, it's kind of weird. You're talking, and I'm standing here,
talking.
and you're looking at me.
I'm always talking.
They're looking at me, looking at you.
I'm still not over going to Long Island because I want to talk like that all the time.
Yeah,
like
go
Moik.
ahead, talk.
I love to hear Moik talk. I do. Okay, Moik and Chuck got a tool from Gloria, and I didn't know if we could maybe show that or show how it works.
Moik! Hey, Moik!
Gloria, this is her builders, Mike and Chuck, and she sent them a tool each for them to use to help out. So we want to know what Mike thinks of it.
What kind of tool did you get you, Mike?
Suction.
Is it?
For plywood and glass, yes. Pretty cool.
Don't show him where it's at, Mike. It'll be gone.
Cover it up.
It's pretty cool. It's electric. It actually has a suction cup in. Tells you how much air you're sucking into there to hold it for like these big windows.
Oh, the glass.
So you push that button and it sucks it in there. Kind of like rubber pet.
Here, put it on my belly. Here. Put it on me.
It's hickey, I'm sure.
Is it air?
You feel it sucking that? Flat, yeah, you put it on a flat surface and then you suck it in and tells you how much pressure's in there. And then to release it, you just hit the button.
So can
like
you?
the old ones we used to.
Yeah. You have to pump them up.
Is it just with glass or wood or?
I haven't tried it on wood yet, but I watched the videos. There's some that are.
I'll be.
Yes, that's why they got this foam.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, it's got that
So it kind of
sealant.
I'm curious now for like when we do.
That's nice of her, wasn't it?
Very nice. So Chuck get one too?
Yep.
Man.
Yeah,
So she sent one to both.
I got a big window by myself now.
Because we got some big pieces of glass.
Yes, yeah.
You just got one?
6 foot right here. Yeah.
You just got the one?
No, she gave me one and Chuck one. So now I can.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's nice. Thanks.
I thought that was
I haven't used
very
that big
nice.
glass yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, Ruth asked, is it good for lipo? It's what we need.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Appreciate it. That's awesome, you know.
That is so cool. Thank you, Gloria. The guys
Yeah,
love
look,
it.
does. Glass, metal, plastic, wood, ceramic, rough concrete, drywall.
Really? And it's a
just
Grabo?
drywall.
Yeah.
That's what it says, Grabo.
And Randy.
And
and Randy.
So this house is all drywall, so I can use that for if we got 12-foot sheets.
No way.
Done deal.
So it doesn't have to be glass. It can be all
Yeah,
that.
it's good. It tells you the pressure you got to put
Nice.
in there, how many pounds you need per.
Yep.
And then you read that.
Wow.
That's
I've never
cool.
seen that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Heck,
High tech.
you know, we'll figure it out one of these days. As soon as I'm done with this one, I'll figure this out.
You'll figure it
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That's
neat.
cool.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was really cool.
We got some cool customers.
But very cool.
Yeah.
Some pretty cool customers.
Yes. How's it going with her build?
Good.
Get close to him.
Good. Coming along. Getting the windows put in and get it ready for spray foam.
So we do got out the windows, the siding and
I
stuff.
have everything already.
Good.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
and
we're
I can
ready.
Get this big window. We'll do that first thing in the morning, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll have 90% of the siding on. We'll do all our trim and everything today.
Right.
And tomorrow, slam some siding on there. We'll jump in and do some.
And this is
electrical work
custom,
when we're
isn't it, man?
Man, it's going
8-foot walls.
quick.
All kinds of little cool things in there.
Yeah. Man, it's just, Mike's been with us since we started almost.
Yeah.
Tom and me and Joseph and us. He's not sweating, he's not busting his back, neither is Chuck. They just come here, they work 8-9 hours a day out the door.
Yep.
And it's just, you do what you're supposed to.
Yeah, be consistent.
Stay working.
Yeah, stay working.
That's all he does. He doesn't work weekends. He doesn't work late.
Right.
He got kids at home, everything. He needs to get home, and he bills more than anybody in here.
I know.
I mean,
That's
I don't
true.
see why. I mean, this is a big one, so you say between 4 or 5 weeks typically. So, I mean, I don't think any house other than a container should take more than 5 weeks.
Yeah, and
that's on the learning stage.
and the container you had
Really?
was off the charts.
Well, remember when we had workshops?
Yeah.
People build houses in 7 days.
Yeah.
Other than the framing, which takes 2 days. So, I mean, anybody should go figure it out.
I've always said, I just don't understand why it takes so long, and we're trying to help the guys.
that help us. We have electricians here to make sure everything's
Yeah,
done
man.
right. You know, the AC guy keeps walking through stuff. So
Right.
It's pretty self-explanatory once you start doing it.
Yep.
You know, you take 2-3 weeks of basically watching and putting hands on, you should be pretty good after that.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, and that's without skill, you know. Even when the kids would come, Dylan, he cut my studs, he does.
I know Mike's boy comes here and helps.
We
Yeah.
just, when when we think about it, and we're out here, and we have somebody come here that's even been a cabinet maker. We don't
Yeah.
understand why. Well, this is your stud. This is your wall height, and you just build it.
And
You
we've
just,
gotten it down to a science.
and we have so many people that have, guys that come here, and we've had to send them home. It's like
I know.
I really don't see why you're having this hard time.
And everybody helps everybody. Unbelievable. I've seen
Yeah.
that
I watch
firsthand.
everybody build every day if I see something.
That's right.
All right.
You go over there and give them a hand.
That's right. And
Yep.
Matt, he's an older gentleman, so when he has beams and stuff, hey, don't
Yeah.
get it.
Every time I turn around, Mike's got a different house. I swear. It's the truth.
Yeah,
That's the way
he's
it
making
should
the
be.
money.
That's
You're
the way it
making
should
good
be.
money now.
That's right.
It's really good with this subcontractor thing.
Yeah.
I mean, all you gotta do is stay at it. Literally
Yeah.
get a system.
You're right, Mike.
It's a little bit of planning. If you can pre-plan, I'll see why it takes so long.
Yep. And you got the blueprints to go by.
Yes.
Awesome.
And even without prints.
Yeah.
It's just a system.
Yes.
Other than the interior and the type of siding and maybe some windows, it's all
the same.
pre.
Yeah, because your window height's the same, kitchen, bathroom, flanges, your water heaters, your heating air, everything's the same.
Yes.
You can't change it that much.
It might be a different spot, but it's all
Yeah,
the same.
but I'm about to show you a house that everything's different.
Okay.
We got a couple down here. We're getting out of
Thank
All
you,
right.
Mike.
Thank you, Gloria.
Where did Chuck go? Chuck hid. He didn't get on film.
Aw.
Chuck running from me. All right, that's Gloria's house. Where are you taking me?
Well, I'm going to, whoever we run into, I want to talk to you more about and showing what's going on. We have some customers. I don't know where Brett's at today. Brett's building this house, so he's not here. But I wanted to show you there's a couple customers The Terrys are out of Oregon. We're building this house for them. That one right there. Steven's on it. I want to show them the progress on this. This is the LP siding that we talked about. That's Matt and Jeff. Matt and Jeff have been with us forever.
Oh, I like that color.
They're a team of guys, yeah. So they're doing it with the green and the dark.
Ooh, I like that blue.
And Matt, both them guys are just awesome. They're just workers.
Well, and they're consistent and they're steady.
They put them out just like Mike does.
Yep, they do.
Put them out.
Matt has hands down the best laugh of anybody that I've ever heard in my whole life.
Everybody knows it's Matt.
Everybody knows it's Matt.
Yep.
Real quick question, Randy, and I've had 2 or 3 people ask it. What are we saying about the build time? If somebody wants a house now and they're buying a house now, how long, what's going on, blah, blah, blah?
You know, I wish I could say it's going to be next week or 2 months or whatever. I haven't looked at the build time. Our build time fluctuates, right?
It does.
We got some of these guys that are taking too long. We got some of them are moving right along.
Right.
We got some that are coming in and they're going to build faster. You know, just like our foam panels. I thought they would go quicker than they are.
I know.
That's why we just ordered, you know, a big expensive stucco machine so we can knock that out.
And like Stacy said, but it's based on supplies now. There's things we're behind.
That really that hurts us.
It does.
We had a home going to the Amish. Amish are really doing really well. They are putting out some really nice homes. We've spent a lot of time with them, and they've been a lot of time back here with us. So Tom has evaluated them. He loves them. He's really excited about what they're doing. They're going to ramp up their lifestyle is built for this kind of building because it's stationary, and they're really doing really well. So
and
that
they come back and trained more.
They have been here probably half a dozen times and stayed tonight. They've invested a lot of their money. I've tried to help them financially to help them. It's fluctuating. So to answer your question, I don't know what to say. I think we've probably got about 40 homes to build on our 45 homes to build on our. The thing is we've lost a couple partnerships because it didn't work out. So we're down about 18, but we're taking on about 2, maybe 3 more in the couple months. So when it ramps up, we'll have some more. I wanted to get 25 or 30 by the end of the year because if we do have 40 homes, these homes normally shouldn't take more than 4 to 6 weeks to build, you know? And
it's just very fluid. It just depends. There's a lot of variables.
It's frustrating for me, everybody, because, you know, man, I love doing this. I just wish my hands could do every one of these things. And so for me too, and I constantly matter. Tom's out here. We're all trying to keep these guys in materials and answering anything and blueprints. And it's just so much to it. But to really tell you right now, if you wanted a home right now, today, this is April 15th, 16th. So you got April, April in the middle of, that'd be May is 1 month, middle of June is 2 months, middle of July is 3 months.
Right.
So if you came in and you said, hey, I want my house right now, I would guarantee you, I could say, I'll guarantee you get your home in August.
Yeah.
All right. I could say you're going to get it in August.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't, but if it was on, you know, the bet was on me, hey, can you get it sooner? It would be hard.
And two, you have to look at our windows, all the stuff that we're waiting on.
If that comes in together. And then I don't know what's going to happen in, 3 or 4 weeks from now. And excuse me, and what's going on with everything else. But if we had everything we needed and everything was going, and we still do, we are not short stuff.
We've still got stuff.
We're still getting lumber. We're still getting windows. We're still getting everything we need. It's just trickling in a little bit slower, but we're getting it. And if we had everything, and we do have a lot of materials here, we're building our inventory, it would cost a lot of money.
And that's what Vilma said, is that if we have everything, it's a quick process.
Yeah.
If everything's here and it's going, it's very,
think about it.
4 to 6 weeks.
Think about this. If I had 20 builders, I got 18 builders, and they could build 1 in 5, 6 weeks, like these guys, 6 weeks, right? So in 12 weeks, then we built 36 homes, right?
Right.
Almost 40 homes in 12 weeks. For us to break even as a company, we need to put out, just to break even, payroll and everything, we need to build about 15 a month.
But you're right.
And we teeter on that just to break even, so you guys can see where we're at. That's just to pay the bills, is 15 a month.
I know.
So that's where we're trying to get. We get to 20, then we can maybe, dig some more wood, money in here and get some rolling. So it's a feat, everybody.
Yeah.
Because I've got to build this building, and we got trusses made, and we can't stop building to build a building.
Can.
I don't know what to do, So that's where we're at. Yep. I hope it changes, and we have everything in us to make that change.
Yeah. There's Chuck right there.
Don't look at him, man. He's going to get cut.
He's over. What's he doing? Cutting it? Sawing it?
Yeah. He's putting a kerf on the back of it for his windows. We always notch, like, all your windows have a nail flange. So what we do is we take the back of this and we notch it a little bit on the back side so it fits flush on the wall.
Okay.
If you didn't, it would tilt like that. All right. What we're doing over here is we have a contract that I've been working for a long time, over probably a year or so, with a developer, and he has ordered 5 Hobbit houses, right? He's letting me design them, be creative with them. I've got the floor plan. The floor plan's the same for all 5 of them, which is kind of cool. And he mimicked them. He took them off of our 10 by 20 ESP home that we're doing with the staircase. So he's letting me just have the creativity with it. Let me show you what we're doing. We're adding all kinds of crazy stuff here.
Wow.
So I'm going to try to let them keep working. So what we're doing is there's a log on the corner, and then Scott is the builder here. Scott's around in the green shirt. So what he did is he took that log. I told Scott, I want the trees and logs, so I tried to give him concepts to go with. And he took a chainsaw and notched out the log, and we're sliding in our ESP panels.
Okay.
These panels are so creative because they're already insulated.
Yeah.
And so we can put stucco, wood, barnwood, cedar shakes, you name it, grapevines, all this stuff on it. So then what he's doing, he's got a log here, he's going to put another log on the face of this, and then we're going to put this kind of this gable looking thing with a half moon door on it, right?
I love it.
And then we're going to put grapevines, and it's going to be draped like a curtain all over the house, grapevines. And we got an eyebrow dormer going up here, which will be where the loft is. Now, all this is going to be done in 4 to 5 weeks. We can't be doing on this thing for 2-3 months like we did the Hillbilly house. This thing's going to be done. So I'm working with him to go. Just keep going.
Because he's never worked with the ESP panels.
No, he's never worked.
Time.
He is, he's an elite builder. I told him, I said, Scott, you've got to let go of your level, get low of your measurement tape, and let's just have some fun.
That's hard to break tradition.
I said, you got to make it crooked and like this, and you got to be creative, and it's really hard. And he said, man, this is really difficult for me to be able to do what I want to do, because he said, I've always had to work for a customer that was very specific.
Very particular.
And I kind of hate it in a way, because his customers in his past have been so specific, it's robbed him of his creativity. So him coming here is letting him be creative,
Well, and two, it's probably both worlds. There's 2 different worlds, so there's 2 different areas.
2 different worlds.
Yes.
And
because there are people who want the particular.
And if you're a craftsman like we are, and we just like building stuff. Now, we don't mind doing what you want to do, and we do. That's 99% of what we do.
Right.
But when you get on here like Mike's doing a few things for Gloria, and they're working together back and forth. And this is full blown,
Look at that log. That's so awesome.
Isn't that cool?
What is it you always say? Gnarly?
Gnarly,
it's
man.
Gnarly wood.
Let me see what Dennis needs here for a minute. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
You need me?
That boy's putting doors in them houses 10 by 20.
They're having a secret meeting. Randy turned the microphone off. This right here, let me show you. This is what Randy calls the jig. I'm pretty sure that's what he says. Kind of like it does the pattern of it that you put the ESP panels on. Now this is what do you put the panels together with? This right here.
Yeah,
right?
so what they do is they'll take this panel right here. Set this panel here against that. Then you take another panel.
Okay.
And you flip it opposite.
Yep.
You'll line them all up.
Yep.
And then you can see,
And you put them
you'll
together.
spray foam in here, right? Yeah. This way.
It's on wheels.
Yep. Yep. And you can put them together and then you screw them together.
Now, when do you spray the extra spray foam in it?
Right now.
Oh, you do that now. Okay.
So before, what I would do, I would take that spray foam gun.
Oh, you put that
I'll
in
spray it in there.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, how much does a panel weigh? Mishka wants to know.
Supposed to weigh about 17 pounds.
Yeah, they're not bad. 17 pounds.
Yep.
Mishka.
And then down here, it's got this little
little pigtail
nub on
thing.
it. You take your pliers, cut them off, and then it's
Clip
close
it.
together.
Okay.
Yep. That this right here, let me show you. So that right there is a hole drilled through that panel. So that keeps us from going in. So we take a snips and we'll snip that off.
Okay.
But what this is for probably a CNC machine. And what it is, it's a saw at the factory. So they have to drill a hole. This is a panel door.
Yeah.
They'll take a hole, like a hole, and then the saw goes, cuts it out.
Okay.
So every one of these panels has got that in it.
Every one of them do.
Every one of them.
Okay.
Yep. So in this floor plan,
Are you guys hearing the music through this? I'm afraid there might be.
let me go turn it down.
Yeah, because we might get dinged. Hey, Jeff. I'm doing good. There's Jeff. He's the electrician here.
Oh, Garth will turn this off for sure, won't he?
Chords. Randy had to turn the music down. Old Garth Brooks is on.
Oh, Garth has got copyrights on copyrights, Amanda.
Ah, that's old Garth. He's gonna get us.
Yeah, he's gonna get it.
Garth got all kinds of money.
So this floor plan here is you got your kitchen, comes around, refrigerator, then you got your bathroom and the staircase that goes up to the upstairs. Now these are rental homes, so we're not putting any washers and dryers in them.
Not a bunch of closets, things like that.
Got a bunch of closets, wants a big old room so you can put a bed down there, bed up there, and he wants it just hobbity looking.
And they're 10 by what, 20?
10 by 20.
10 by 20,
10 by
okay.
20, and they're just hobbity looking houses, right? And he's allowing us to use all of our reclaimed lumber. And you know what? I've been wanting to get rid of this stuff down there. I've been wanting to use something on it. And everybody's asking, why have you kept all that old gray lumber down there?
They don't.
I got 5 houses to build and maybe 3 more after that.
Yeah.
To put all that gray, just been weathered lumber that everybody thinks I'm nuts for keeping.
They think it's trash, but it's not.
They want it everywhere in this house.
Everywhere.
So see this?
Yes.
This is what's fun, is we're gonna leave this here. He's gonna notch this out, set that wall in. See how there's a log inside that corner of that house?
Right there.
He's gonna make this thing. And him and I went back and forth a bunch, talking. Finally, you know what I did? A lot of what I do, I have to read people. I have to think about who they are and what their skills are and what they're interested. Even customers, I gotta, what do they really want? What do they need? And what can we do to allow our company to help them and with him?
Right.
I don't have to worry about any of his skill. I don't worry about any of the house not being properly built or anything. All these guys are really well. Scott is really great. So I said, Scott, I want you to be free. I want you to just really enjoy this. This is the premise of what I'm wanting. And that's kind of cool.
Well, and too, don't you know, I mean, out of all the years that you've been building and everything like that, you know when somebody's got it and when they don't. You know. And that's when you have to think, where can I use them? And if I can't use them, it's just unfortunate, got to move on to something else.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It ain't for everybody.
And we got guys that got big hearts there that want to try so hard. And I'd really have that because we'll teach the skill. We just got to be here for them to show them what's going on.
Yeah.
So this is a hybrid. You can see part of it's frame, part of it's log, part of it's the foam panels, I kind of like, now see, this is Matt. Matt's up here. He's a World War dog. We call him,
he
him the Iron Horse. And then you got Ryan is from Louisiana. He's a partnership. And then you got Jeff who works here. And then of course Scott. And they're all kind of helping Scott out. They're all giving him a hand. You know, now he's working by the job. Ryan's working by the job. But he came over here to give him a hand. And that's what we all do. We see somebody who's needing something, we'll come over and help them.
Well, and two, you know, I think what some of the guys might do as well, I would think, is that, hey, this is something new. I might want to put my eyes on it because it might be something that's coming down my pike soon, and see
and learn from it. And see what they can do.
You kind of learn.
And we all like building. We all like building.
Yeah,
so this is kind of interesting. You know?
It's very cool.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't know. I know we didn't get to show the Terry house. I want to show them.
Okay, let's show
I just want to show what's going on there. And then maybe we'll talk to Scott and what's going on here a little bit.
I do too, Catherine. So does Randy. He loves creativity. Look at all the shavings, the cedar shavings. Look at all that. There's Scott right there. That's Scott. Hey, Scott.
They are busy, man.
Yeah, they're busy. They're trying to work and figure it out.
So this house was done in Oregon, all right?
Yes.
And they couldn't finish the houses out there, so we brought them back home, all right? So this one's being finished here.
8 by 18?
8 by 18, I think.
Is it 8 by 18, Amber?
And so the customer, we're gonna build it, and their circumstances have changed since they bought the house. And this has happened several times from customers. They buy it for a family member, they buy it for themselves, or something happens financially or whatever in their life, and they say, you know, I really don't need the house anymore. Let's build it, and maybe sell it, rent it out, do something. So I told them, I said, you know what? If you want me to, let me come back home. I didn't like how it was, and I tore off all the siding. I love the metal roofing. This is a standing seam metal roof, and the company out there did it for a really good price, so I really like the roof. I said, let's leave that, and I said, let's put some LP siding on it. Now, we're gonna paint it, all right? So it won't have the factory warranty of paint, but it'll have LP siding that won't rot, you know, or deteriorate. They may have to paint it.
Because when you get the LP siding, you get the color with it, right?
It's a baked-on factory color. They will not warranty it if you paint it. So we're gonna paint this. I think it'll be beautiful. We're gonna pick out some really cool colors that'll go along with the green. Again, the homeowner letting us kind of be creative with it. We had to gut some inside things, some of the walls and stuff. I didn't like how we were doing, so we're gonna do our traditional dadoed wall for our bathroom and some other things. So if you're interested in this home when we get done and you want to buy it, maybe we'll sell it. The homeowner will sell it. They may want to keep it themselves. I don't know, but their circumstances have changed, and they said, Randy, what do you think about finishing it? And we'll see what we can do. So we'll keep you posted. On the inside, so it's all tongue and groove. We got to finish the trim, and we're going to do a few different things to it. I love when we get to have a little bit of creativity inside. But it's an RJO floor plan, so when you come in...
How quiet. You shut the door and I shut the window?
Is that not
quiet now?
So we're going to have a kitchen here, bathroom here. We never frame this. I'm taking these down. I don't like any of this stuff, so I'm going to take them down. I'm going to do some cool, fun stuff inside. Put our dadoed wall in here and make it look real clean and neat and cut real pretty. And it's got different windows. It's got a mini split. So this is our freedom style home. It's got the dormer upstairs. It's got the loft. So
they're talking about the difference of the sound.
Is that not amazing?
It is. It's very amazing.
That's that spray foam, everybody. Yeah, spray foam and an actual wood that we use on these things. Yep. Wow. I love coming on during the day and showing you guys, all the guys working.
Yes.
And they're so busy they can't talk. Except for Mike. Mike will talk.
Mike can always talk. He can talk and work. Work.
Oh.
Who's blueing? This is 9x18.
Rolling?
Yeah, 9x18 rolling. Want to look in it? Can we look in it?
Yep. So this is the LP siding where the rep came in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jim, I'm all on Jim. He tried his best to get around me.
And it's got the nail flange behind the corners. We're leaving these gaps, like the manufacturer said, about 3/16 gap between the siding and the corner. You fill it with caulk. So this
I love the blue.
Yeah, it's a full-blown
Rally
diamond,
is what it is.
diamond coat LP siding.
9x18 rally, Amber.
Now, see, this is LP, but it's board and batten, and he'll put a strip in between every one of those.
Oh, so that's board and batten.
It's board and batten.
That's LP.
LP.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. No, that's Robinson's. We're not going to tell anybody's name anymore.
Stop, just do the name. What I like is this right here. Now, for me personally, I think it's worth the money, and I know it's hard, but I would love cedar shakes at almost every gable.
I know, they're real
Cedar
pretty.
shakes or natural wood. If you put any kind of wood up in a gable, it's less likely to weather as much as it would down here.
Oh, music.
You know?
Music alert. They can hear it.
Do what?
Whose music is that?
Radio!
Cover
I hate
that.
doing that.
There we go. Thank you.
Thanks. Sorry. So, we don't want to get pinged, and then we don't.
I know,
we gotta
exactly.
Throw the video out the door.
That's what Jen just said. She said I was going to say the exact same thing. Cedar shakes.
Yeah.
They just look so nice.
Yeah, I love breaking up siding and walls and stuff like that. This is a unique build. So the loft goes out over the back porch. It made the trailer 2 foot longer. So they got a little stoop on the back. They got a little overhang, but the actual roof of the house continues over the inside of the house.
Okay.
Yep.
Has anybody yet? I know we did it on the big 12x36 that time, but we ended up taking it off. But has anybody done any more stone? I don't remember. Just that, wouldn't it?
I think that was it.
And that put some weight to the house.
Yeah, real stone. We did the
Yeah.
fake stone and went to Ocean Breeze.
Oh, that is right. That was fake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we go in here real quick?
Sure, come on. I mean, it's just framed in, but I forget people want to see it.
Yeah, they
framed.
must see that.
Yep. So,
Let me turn around over here.
and I know most people probably don't want to see, you want to see one finished and decorated and prettied and painted, and those are always nice, but it's so hard for us to do that because, I think we're more of a wholesale builder, I guess you could say. We build them, get them out and gone, and the homeowners do all that. That's why we're excited about going out in our community.
We are.
And being able to see what they look like after they're lived in. But this is our framing. You can have your builder inspector, whoever you want, like look at what we're doing, how we're building, how we're wiring and plumbing. Our wiring is inspected through an ANSI process that we do. Our plumbing is pressurized. Our framing, as you can see, photographed. Our third-party engineering firm, they see this, they know how we frame. So, and I really still feel as though we are overbuilt. These homes are still
That's amazing.
overbuilt, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not an engineer, not a structural engineer, and I'm not the one to call that, but I think it's almost like if you're a nurse, you're not a doctor. Sometimes nurses know more than doctors.
Yeah.
It's because they've been in the field.
They've
right?
seen it, yeah.
I'd rather have a really, experienced nurse sometimes than a new doctor. So even though I haven't got any engineering on me, I really, from what I've seen, what I've done, we built, you really don't need all this much lumber in it,
Right.
So
Now, Holly just asked, is it hard to spray foam behind the shower? That won't be in here, right?
yeah, I think somebody else,
Or
I think
how
the
does that-
homeowner actually said, hey, you're gonna spray behind my shower. Well, the reason that is because we're working in here and we're wiring and plumbing and everything.
Right.
But we don't put this in
Right. Right.
until we're spraying.
Until it's spray foam. Yeah.
But it's kind of good to get it out of our way.
Yeah, exactly.
So we kind of put it over here.
Yeah. Very cool. Okay. I have a question. Is spray foam kind of like in the last 20 years boomed, or have they always used spray foam?
I think it's boomed in the last 3 years.
3 years.
3 to 5.
Because I hadn't heard of it until we started doing our stuff.
It's always been very expensive.
Yes,
All right.
right.
So
Has it went down any, or has it went up? I'm
The spray
curious.
foam?
Yeah.
almost
Like was
double.
it almost double?
Yeah, we paid.
It used to be 1,000. What was it? 1,000 for 16 foot. It used to be around $1,700.
Yeah.
Right at first.
Well, we used to order. We order these. Our materials that normally would cost us about $7,500. We just paid 15 grand for more spray foam.
Okay.
And get this, the resort homes that we bid over here, I got 20 big 10 by 26 or 30 resort homes I have to build.
Yeah.
Materials have went up 200, 300, 400%.
I know. Exactly.
And I'm still building them. What I said I would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything.
We done collected the money. Randy, you want to grab him real quick?
Huh?
Oh, I was going to say you want to grab him real quick, but he went on.
Oh, come here. Scott! Are you pulling your brains out of your skull? Look at.
You're what? He already went on the other side.
Where's he going?
There he is.
Are you pulling your brains right out of your skull? How's it going?
Pull them out, scramble, put them back in.
What are you doing?
Well, we just got.
Come on, Amanda, let's go up here.
I'm coming. Ace got to get in here.
Aw,
This is my trim saw.
that's your trim saw.
Barber grade.
Your trim saw.
Oh my gosh, Amanda, look how tight those cuts are inside that
is
log.
so cool.
Oh my God, it's like it growed in there.
Yep.
So, anyways, there's
Right.
panels.
Yep.
So this is going to evolve into something very, very creative.
What are you gonna do, man?
Well,
Yeah, well, part of what you're gonna do.
we're going to try to create.
Get close, Randy.
We're going to try to create a little bit of a dome in here,
Okay.
and a little overhang in the front over the door. So when you feel like when you're walking into a little hobbit hole, a hobbit
Yes.
house. And but that's all I can tell you because it's going to evolve as we do it.
I know it.
Yeah.
We don't
Tomorrow
know.
could-
Yeah.
Tomorrow could change, but it's going to be cool when it's done.
Things on the fly are very exciting,
Yeah.
aren't they? Because you have other thoughts that come in your head, like, wait a minute, what about
Yeah.
this?
That
So
thought usually is Randy's like, hey.
that's exactly right. That's
Aw,
right.
No.
That's good.
So, yeah, this is going to be exciting. This is going to be a really neat build. So,
It's gonna be, and this is the first of 5.
first of 5.
Is Scott going to turn into a Hobbit builder?
You never know.
Well, but, hey, we never know.
Yep.
But it's going to be fun to be part of this project, though. Looking forward to it.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I've seen all the other guys around and stuff. Is everybody's wanting to learn and kind of see what you're doing
Well, actually,
too?
everybody's helping, which was a major help because we had to separate these two walls, slide this panel in, and then put it back in again. So
Oh my gosh.
it's kind of more than a one-man job.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the guys around here, whenever someone needs help, they just jump in and help everybody out. So it's
Has that been
nice.
your experience since you came here?
Yes.
It's been like that?
Everybody. If you need something, man, they're there to help you, give you a hand, and yeah.
That's awesome.
It's not one for all. What's the saying?
What-
One for all. It's all for one.
It's all for
Yeah.
one. That's
Yeah.
exactly
So
right.
it's pretty exciting.
So it's kind of cool. You've been a builder, God, forever, and then to be able to come here and to still be challenged and still, and
It's exactly it.
stimulated.
To build your whole life and then come here to build tiny houses, this is challenging.
Is it?
I mean, this is a whole different way of construction, new ways of building. Oh, I thought he was chewing.
I was gonna say-
No, he's good. He's good. I thought it was plumbing.
Real quick, how did you find us? How did you get here? How did you even know about us?
A friend of mine said somebody in Tennessee was building tiny houses, and you can build them for them. And so we came up to meet him, and we all drove over together. I don't know if you remember that time.
Yep, sure do.
There's 2 brothers, and so we came over, drove in the parking lot, and out walks Randy, gave us the whole spiel, and I'm like, that's it. That's exactly what I want to do. And
Aw.
so that was like in September, and by November we were over here in our 5th wheel and
Wow.
starting to build. So
Good.
it's
And real quick, touch base about your wife. She's a part of this too, of Incredible Tiny Homes.
Yeah, Wendy, she helps me design kitchens. I used to do a lot of kitchens, so she would do the designs, and then we are a distributor for a cabinet company. So she does all the ordering for the cabinets, which now she's helping Incredible Tiny Homes with cabinets. So
Yes.
it's kind of nice that she's utilizing her expertise still in this way. So.
Yeah.
And that came in such a perfect time because
Oh,
we were
yeah.
completely, the wood shop does fantastic, but like Randy said, they're just unbelievably overwhelmed.
Yes.
So that's come at a great
And
time.
it's a great cabinet. It's all wood.
They're
You get it within
beautiful.
10 days.
They're great.
They're really
nationwide.
beautiful.
Yeah. Solid wood, finished and everything. So he brought that with him, plus his skill and great attitude. And so I'm glad you're here, man.
And my trim saw.
And his
Trim
trim
saw.
saw right here.
That's right. That's right. Man.
Well, thank you.
We'll let you go, man. I know
Oh,
you're
now
not-
he is chewing
there
up
goes my
something. What?
glasses.
There's his glasses, Randy!
Oh my God, he just.
You better eat the whole thing now.
If you're going to start it, you're going to finish it.
God. Hey,
Well, OSHA, stay away
Yes.
for a little bit.
he just broke
He
him
just
in half.
chewed him. Sorry, Scott. Thank
No
you.
worries.
Thank you.
Thanks,
You
Come on,
are
buddy.
so
Come on.
rotten. Travis said, oh my God, this is such a cult. It is a cult.
Who said that?
So Travis.
Where's Travis been?
Hey, Travis wants to know, have you mentioned that you get up at 4:30 every morning and go work out
I'm
yet?
just going to. I wanted to come off of here first and then tell everybody.
I know.
I mean, it's it's a daily thing.
That's a daily thing. I know. We were.
No,
looking
I'm
forward
just trying to
it.
motivate the world.
I
that's
know
all.
you are.
Come
I
on.
know you are.
Watch yourself here.
Okay. I know lots of danger.
Watch it. All this right here will
Okay,
snag you.
I see it.
Yep.
It'll snag me.
Yep. No, this is Mike and Dave. They're gonna start a Hobbit house too. So they're gonna get ready to do it.
Are
It's gonna
they?
be completely different than
A
this
hybrid?
one. A hybrid Hobbit house. They're gonna be all different here. It's gonna look different than Scott. Scott has been. Wow, it's just you get frustrated, but you're excited.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do, and But I'm trying to help these guys. We got some ideas of where we want to go with this. I'm thinking this one, we might have a roof, and it might flare out at the bottom.
Yeah.
The swoopy roof like that, and we might have it on the ends and the front, and that end down there. Well, this end here. Let's see. No, that end down there actually, where the tongue is. We're going to cut the tongue off, remove the axles. And we're going to set it really low to the ground for the developer.
Yeah.
Because he wants it into the earth. You know?
That'll look so
And
cool.
so back there, that actually is going to be looking at the entrance of his little pod that he has.
Mm-hmm.
So I want it all glass. So we're going to take one of them great big picture windows we have. We're going to put big logs across it. And we're going to have a big light hanging down, and I'm going to have the roof swoop out like that and come down like that. So it's a big grand roof line when they walk into the complex that he's got.
Listen, I haven't listened to you for the last 3 minutes because Timothy said that the best looking woman in the state of Tennessee.
Give me a thing. Come here. Best looking woman right
The
there.
best looking woman.
Right there.
Let me fix.
Advertise yourself, man.
Let me fix myself.
Advertise yourself. Look at that.
See what I'm saying?
I mean, we need a round of applause.
There's nobody here. Jeff will do it. Thank you. Thank you.
Look at him. He's giving you those fingers, man, behind your head.
Who is? Well, not get over. I know you're a woman.
Well, you can have that voice, buddy. This Hobbit, and we got Albert, who's going to be helping on Mishka's.
Yes.
We're going to expedite her. She's here from
Look at those
California.
houses out there. That almost looks like, what is it, San Francisco? Yeah, that's where they have the houses.
Well, that's where we're going next. I want to show you that. Hey, let's do this one.
This is a big old house we just passed by.
And this is our customer out in Washington.
Yeah.
We brought this back from Oregon, finishing it, taking it back to
9
Washington.
by 28.
God, the money we spent.
Let me get a big picture of it. Man, that's a big old
Three
house.
dormers on it. It's got your, all this. You see it.
Alicia said, hey, Alicia. She said Corpus Christi, Texas looks like that too with the colors, the houses out there.
Yeah.
That's
I wanted
cute.
the beach. I wanted the beach to look like that.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get everybody to buy the same houses, so we'll do another
And it's still
development.
good. It's going to work out good. Diana said, we should do a poll, Randy's workout stories or Amanda's voice. I vote Amanda.
Oh, yeah, mine are boring. I'm boring.
Oh, boy, where do I stand? Okay, let me go back
So
here.
David is the builder on here, and David had to go back to Idaho for getting a car and do some personal things. He's been here building. He built this is his sixth home, so he had to go home and get some stuff done. So the
Who
homeowner,
is it that's building it? David.
David Clark. So he's been gone, and that's why there's nothing been done for the last week.
Oh.
He had to go home and take care of some things because they moved from Idaho.
I was wondering where David was.
Yep. So just wanted to show this homeowner
Wow.
what's going on. Of course, David is just an excellent builder. He's really learned our process and then excelled even more. And the one part that David does here that I find is probably because he's more mature, I should say, is that he's not in a hurry,
Right.
and he likes to take care of the finer details, which is the same work that everybody does, but he'll make this come out here and
Everything looks very nice.
it'll be so
clean.
okay, you know why this wire is straight out like that?
Because he put it that way.
Well, because he can strip it, right? Put it back, roll it in, and then when you put your V-groove fits right over top. Now, if you got wires all over this thing and you're
That's
not,
a mess.
it just stays organized.
Right.
It's like the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah.
Is really what it is.
Steady, slow and steady wins the race.
Yes. Yeah. And then what happens is this is what I love about it. I told these guys,
Are we spinning? We might need to go outside.
I don't know, I can't. He is right on your
He
tail.
is like right there.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, Pumpkin.
Come there.
Okay, I'm going to click mine off because I think I have static on mine. Let me see. Am I the staticky one? Hold on. Let me turn this off.
So I wanted you guys to see them guys talking, because when you get 10 crews in here, they're able to talk back and forth to each other and help each other out, ask for advice. That's a big deal, because if you're a crew out by yourself somewhere, normally the homes are just redundantly the same. But here it's cool to be able to, collaborate back and forth and ask questions. So I just wanted you guys to see them guys talking. This is Chase Nichols right here.
Okay.
And Ryan's building this. They're wiring and plumbing on the inside. I know she texted me, and I didn't get a chance to get back with her with all that's going on about her home. This is when the representative come out and did the siding and showed us how to put it up and caulk it and weatherproof it and everything. We did have a young man on here helping Ryan. It didn't turn out. For some reason, he had to leave out of here. We really were looking forward to him being a part of our crew. Things happen, everybody. So Ryan's on this. Ryan is a contractor out of Louisiana, so he's learning our partnership. So we're with him, and that's part of this one here. It's inside. It's not spray foamed yet, but it's wired and plumbed. He's putting the roof on it. Yeah. So, of course, out here.
I have to look at these houses. They just look so. Look at those, just all there in a row. Look at that. Now, I'm not on. I turned mine off because mine was getting staticky.
Okay. Well, we're still learning this process of these foam homes, right?
Yes.
I have to deal with humans. I don't have machines, so I have to deal with humans. And one of the Kentucky guys, he got COVID. He can't work now for 2 weeks.
Oh man.
We're down a guy. I
Yeah.
mean, we got 30 of these homes to build. 30 of the 10 by 20s we're trying to build. I thought the 8 by 24s would pretty much be out of here. Of course, you guys know the stucco took a while. We ordered a $10,000 stucco spray machine that's on its way. Hopefully be here tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
We'll probably be spraying next week. So in the process, though, a couple of cool things has happened. We've had a couple ladies, actually, Pandy, who is David's wife, and another lady who we're building a home for. She's actually been in the construction world for years. And they're inside. They were stuck going for the longest time, and it was starting to really wear on them. So I'm getting that machine. But now they're in prepping everything. So they're taping up all the windows and the showers and everything inside, because Dennis and his crew has finished the insides of these things. They're taping it all up. And then one of us, me, I'm sure somebody, will go in there and we're going to start spraying the stucco inside these homes. And we're hoping like crazy we can get these things knocked out. Now, the only thing that we don't like what we've done is we've had to put the metal on the outside of the house.
Yes.
We'll cover it up so we can spray foam or spray the dormers. What we're doing now is we're not putting any metal on them because we got our machine.
Would you spray the panels before you install them?
And that's what I was going to say.
Was you about to say that?
Yeah, because you don't listen to what I'm talking about.
No.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. I know you're thinking about step number 2. Anyway, I feel like I know I'm boring you guys with a bunch of technical stuff.
Well, they're
but
definitely not bored.
we're going to spray the stucco before the metal goes on. So we know to do that, but we didn't have a sprayer. We weren't going to do that. I stucco, right, with regular. I can stucco a house in a couple, 3 days. It will be nice to have the machine if it works the way we want it to, you know, and if it's something that somebody who's not as experienced with a trowel and mud that can make it look.
Right.
Amanda, these are the shakes. These are hand split.
Those are beautiful.
See how they're real gnarly looking?
Yeah.
Okay. These are the ones we're going to put on the Hobbits.
Beautiful.
In just certain
so
spots.
Pretty.
Yeah, I love these. These are treated. They're green. If you don't treat these, he said in East Tennessee, with our humidity, these won't last but a year or two.
Is that right?
Now, they're 24 inches long. They're made for a 10-inch. So when you lay shingles down, you lay them course like this. You can stagger if you want, back and forward, up and down. And you always, your first row, you got to double it. See? So you'll double it. You're covering over that one, and you're over that one, and then the next one's over there, and it gets real thick.
You're getting that dimension.
That dimension. So, but in between every layer, then you're going to put felt paper in between it also. But what we're doing on the Hobbits that I really like, what I want to do, is we're putting an underlayment on the roof. It's a real thick rubber underlayment, and it's made to be penetrated. So if you put a screw or a nail through it, it self-seals. So we put this on here. The owner of the Hobbits, I had an idea, and I told him, I said, I don't think metal will look good on them houses. And I said, what if we use wood? Not cedar shakes, but wood, boards. And I remember watching some off-grid guys, they'll put boards on the roof, and then they put board and batten strips on it. It'll last 10 or 12 years. You replace the wood and do it again. But it's like putting siding on your house. I always thought, why can't we put lap siding on the roof?
Right, right.
I always thought that. I mean, you put it on the wall, why not put it on the roof, you know?
Put it wherever you want, right?
So anyway, that's what he wanted us to do. And he said, you know, if it gets rotten and gets stuff like that, he goes, I think it'll even look better.
Right.
I said, I'm your guy, because I've got the wood that looks rotten, but it's really not. And I like that same look.
Real quick, I just want to mention that this is Ashley's house. This is kind of what the 10 by 20s were kind of a spin-off
that floor
of
plan.
that.
Yep.
So is this what the 10 by 20s are going to look like, but they're ESP?
Yes.
Okay.
That's them 4 foot longer.
Okay.
The only thing we're not doing is the two hopper windows, the glass in the gable, and this big picture window.
Yeah.
I'm replacing it with a 3040. That window stays.
That window stays.
Yep. And of course, that's her custom door that she did, you know, but for 25 grand is what we sold them for.
BB
you know?
wants to know, Amanda, can we still order wider homes? How wide?
Yeah. We'll build them wide for you.
How wide?
Wide? You asking me?
Yeah. I'm talking to you.
I don't know. You know, we built the widest we built was 12 foot.
Right.
You know?
That's a big one.
Yeah. I don't know if I feel good building anything wider than 12, you know?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, 10 is a really good feel for us, you know? Yep.
Okay.
So, but these are all 8 by 24s. Here's all the roofs we got.
Oh,
stuck
love
going.
how they look out here.
There he is, Amanda. That's him. Look at him, everybody. Mr. ITH right there. We got a lot of young guys in here. Now, it's exciting to see everybody coming up.
Yeah.
I want to tell, it's our container owner. I always hesitate to say somebody's name, but this is a container owner. We're finishing up the plumbing and wiring. That is going to be spray foamed in the morning. We're going to spray foam that house.
I think, is this when Martha's?
It is.
Okay,
I didn't know if I want to say her name, but yeah.
Her first name,
yeah. Martha. So that's going to be, that's her home. We've got it going. I just wanted to let her know.
Gosh, look at all the houses.
And you can see we've got a lot of ESP panel homes that need to be done. Amanda, let's walk right over here. I want to show Mishka what we got going on. Mishka, your guy didn't show up today. I don't know what's going on. He's been here for 2-3 weeks. Today didn't show. But I've got a full crew that we're pulling off of to get Mishka. She's in California. She needs her house done ASAP. So we're going to jump on there. This is another ESP home right here that we're putting up. It's a 10 by 20. As you can see, they spray black and stuff. We're waterproofing it so we can get in there and stucco it before we put the roof on it.
Yeah.
That's Luke. Luke is from Idaho.
Hey, Luke. That
That's the second one.
Second one?
Yep.
Okay, that's the second
We were in that one over there the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the second one. Yep.
Mishka's on here. She's watching.
Mishka, this is your siding, so you can see back in the back. This was a hybrid, so you had your panels in the back. We built her addition. It was her idea, so why don't we use ESP panels for an addition on the back? It's a little bit lightweight. We did that. We've combined it. You can see the lap siding coming around. She had an older style picture window in there, and I was fooling around with that. I figured it would break, and it broke on me, but I didn't like how it was framed in, so I just tore it all out. So we replaced doors, windows, you name it. We've done it all. I mean, we've tore the whole thing apart. We've even tore all the V-groove off the walls on the inside. So it's all new V-groove on the inside. So, Mishka, we're going to jump on that. Like I said, the guy didn't show up there. That's what I'm saying. People ask me how long it's going to take the house built. I mean, I'm dealing with humans.
I know.
And you just don't know,
Right.
you know? So, all right. She's giving me the finger, buddy. Twirl it up. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to try to come every day about 1 o'clock. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll come in at 1 o'clock. We'll try to call some people, maybe pull some cards. I'd like to show you across the street again.
Yeah.
I want to take you again and show you the mountain. The mountain, we cut a new road in. I want to show you some stuff. If that little four-wheeler, I can get Amanda to go over across the street with me.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you what that place looks like. It's changing. We
I
got
can't
machines
wait.
over there. We got machines in the prairie. We're pulling wire here in the beach. Everybody, it's all coming together, all right? Okay, wind's blowing. Have a great day. I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes. Bye. What do you get? Talk to Billy.
Hey, we'll do that tomorrow.
You guys
Tell him
gotta-
that. Tell him we're going to do it. We'll do that tomorrow.
We're gonna talk to Billy about once a week. You gotta talk to Billy.
I want to know his woman status. That's
Yeah.
what I'm curious
Well,
about. I know
hey,
it ain't about
tomorrow.
how-
Tune in. We're gonna talk to Billy.
We're going to Billy's a hoot.
He's a character.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
I hired Billy to make me smile. What you say, Billy?
Not much.
He called him a thief. Somebody's taking.
What are you doing, bud?